What is reality? It's a question that has puzzled humans for centuries. From philosophers to scientists, many have tried to understand what reality truly is. Is it simply what we see, hear, and touch? Or is there something deeper, hidden beneath our everyday experiences? Let's take a journey to explore the nature of reality, uncovering what we know, what we don't, and the mysteries that lie in between. By the end, you might find that reality is more than it seems, and that it holds secrets far beyond our imagination. Chapter 1. The Reality. We perceive. Is seeing believing? We start by trusting our senses. They tell us what's around us, from the ground beneath our feet to the stars above. But can we trust them? Optical illusions show that our senses can be easily fooled, and our brain creates much of what we think we see. The colors we see aren't out there in the world. They're how our brains interpret light. Sounds, too, are just vibrations interpreted by our brains. So, what we call reality is really a filtered version, created by our senses and mind. Chapter 2. The Mind's Matrix, the Role of Belief. Our perception of reality isn't just about what our senses tell us. It's also shaped by what we believe. Think of standing on a cliff, feeling fear even when you're safe, or the placebo effect, where belief in a fake pill can cause real healing. These examples show that our beliefs and expectations shape what we experience. It's like we're living in a mental matrix, where what we think affects what we perceive. Chapter 3. Quantum Strangeness. The Reality of Uncertainty. Things get even stranger when we look at reality on the smallest scale, the quantum level. In this tiny world, particles can exist in multiple states at once and don't have specific properties until they're observed. The famous double-slit experiment shows that particles behave differently when they are being watched. Sometimes like particles, sometimes like waves. This suggests that reality isn't fixed. It's affected by our observation. It raises the question, does consciousness play a role in shaping reality? Chapter 4. Are we living in a simulation? What if reality as we know it isn't real at all? What if we are living in a simulation, like a highly advanced computer game? This idea, known as the simulation hypothesis, suggests that if advanced civilizations could create realistic simulations, it's more likely we are in one of those than in the base reality. This theory makes us wonder, if we are in a simulation, who created it? Are we part of a cosmic experiment? Or is there a deeper purpose we can't yet understand? Chapter 5. Ancient Wisdom Meets Modern Questions. The idea of living in an illusion isn't new. Ancient philosophies like Hinduism and Buddhism speak of Maya, the idea that the world is an illusion. They teach that the reality we see is not the ultimate truth, but a kind of cosmic dream. Plato, too, suggested that what we perceive is only a shadow of the true reality. His allegory of the cave describes prisoners who mistake shadows for reality. But when one prisoner steps outside the cave, he sees the real world for the first time. Could we, like these prisoners, be mistaking shadows for the true nature of reality? Chapter 6. The Mystery of Consciousness. If reality isn't what it seems, then what is real? The answer might lie in the most mysterious part of existence, consciousness itself. Scientists still struggle to understand consciousness, how the brain creates subjective experience, or if consciousness is a fundamental part of the universe. Could reality be shaped by consciousness? Could it be a dream in the mind of the universe, a manifestation of awareness itself? Chapter 7. Embracing the Mystery. So, what is reality? After all this exploration, the truth remains elusive. Perhaps the purpose of questioning reality isn't to find an answer, but to continue exploring and experiencing. Maybe reality is a journey, constantly changing and evolving as we grow and learn. Rather than a puzzle to solve, reality may be something to engage with, a dance between the known and the unknown. It could be a cosmic game, a simulation, or something entirely beyond our current understanding. Final thoughts: shaping your reality. In the end, reality might be what we make of it. It's shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, or perhaps by forces beyond our comprehension. But one thing is clear: we are all participants in this grand mystery. As you go through life, remember that reality is not just what you see, it's also what you create. The big questions about existence and reality are not just for philosophers and scientists. They are for all of us to explore. So, keep questioning, keep wondering, and keep discovering. After all, the mystery of reality is not just out there. It's right here, waiting for you to explore.